back to the channel. Now, if you are new to the channel and if you haven't seen my lovely face before, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel and share the video if you like my kind of content. So, as you can tell from today's video title, we're doing a movie ranking, but not just any movie ranking. One of the movie rankings I've been wanting to do for a long time, the Marvel series, but it's been like, how do I do them? And I found a good way to do them in sections of each franchise from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And I'm going to start off with the best one. So today we are going to rank the 4 Avengers films. So now, Avengers Age of Ultron is in last place for me because it does a lot of things right for me, definitely. It does have a good story to it, but certain things just lack compared to the first Avengers film and the other 2 Avengers films. It doesn't have, the villain doesn't seem that grounded, it doesn't do more on Ultron a bit, and you can tell bringing the characters, all of them from their separate films together, doesn't work as well as a cohesive unit in the second Avengers film compared to the first, but it does work on a level where it is enjoyable, but it just doesn't work out as good as the first film. So, and it's a good film, don't get me wrong, but the other 3 films for me are just better films in the Avengers franchise. Avengers, or Avengers Assemble, whatever you want to call it, really depends, but Avengers is 3. It's the first one. It brought everyone together after the first films of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and it does a really good job for me. It brings together characters who aren't used to being together. It brings a good story. Loki is an exceptional villain. I wish we could go back to that, but yeah, it does a lot of good services for everyone. It's a good film. It brings all the Avengers cast together. It had a really good final scene, finale sort of thing, and it just does a really, really good job for me, and I think it deserves to be where it does, because the next 2 films are just outgrade it better for me. Just do that. Now, this was a tough choice, picking Infinity War and Endgame, but obviously you know what number 1 is and number 1 is for a reason. But Infinity War for me is a really good film. It was probably my second or third Marvel film after seeing Guardians of the Galaxy 2, whatever, but it was a really good film. It brought all the Avengers cast from multiple movies from this point in the MCU 2018 all together in one hugely big film, and it brought the character of Thanos, and it does such a good job in introducing Thanos and building him up. It's done all that throughout the whole MCU, and it's paid off big time. So that's one thing, and you can just tell the characters connections, like back and forth. It just really does work, with Tony Stark to Doctor Strange, from the Guardians to the Avengers. It just works. It just works as a whole film, just working together. It does really work, and the ending. It's one of the most. It's bigger than plot twists. It's bigger than what The Empire Strikes Back was, and that was big for at the time. So this is like, it was a huge event at the time. This cliffhanger event, and it's one of the biggest cliffhangers ever, bigger than An Empire Strikes Back. So it's obviously got to be a really good film to do that, and it is. It's a really good film, and you'll get a good 2.5 hours out of this film, trust me. Endgame is my favourite of the Avengers film, and for good reasons. Why? It brings everyone together it brings the remaining Avengers together from the previous film. It brings everyone in, it redeems everyone, it shows how the Avengers have lost, how they're coping, what happens 5 years after. It just shows everything. It shows their human side, not their heroes, and it shows their human side, and that's brilliant storytelling on that side. And it also does a lot of great things as well. It does redemption stories, it does time travel, it does a lot of great things, and because it was such a good film, I went to the cinema to see it 3 times. 3 times! It's that good of a film for me, and definitely I think it's a recommendation to get it on DVD, get it on whatever. But I would literally, the ending, I'm not going to spoil, but it's just a sad ending for me. It really is. But yeah, it's that good of a film. It's on not just action and drama and sequences on a story level wise, and that's what I like about this film. That's why it's my favourite, because I'm kind of a more of a storyteller kind of movie goer, and I love a film where it does more story over right in front of your face, and this film does that. So I think that's why for me Endgame is the favourite for me. Yeah, definitely that, probably that reason. So that is the end of the video, guys. If you enjoyed watching this video, and if you enjoy these kind of videos, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel and share the video. Hope you enjoyed this video. Take care. Peace out.